Hi, so you made it. Welcome aboard. Before you start to look around for yourself though, let me give you a few pointers. The first thing to know is that here at the bottom left-hand side is the main menu. Look, Job Management, Reports, Customers, etc. If you select Job Management, here at the top are the selections of jobs available. Of course, with a brand new system there won't be any real jobs, so we've set up a couple to give you the idea. If I click on All Jobs, here they are. And if I double-click the job, it opens up so you can play with it. You might want to recalculate it or change the description, or confirm it or even invoice it. I'll close that for now. Just above the main menu there are the actions you can do. This includes one of the most important places in the program. Here it is, New Job or Estimate. And clicking it starts a wizard so we can create our own jobs. Oh, and whether it's at the estimating stage, not a real job at all yet you might say, or a live job being worked on, or a job that's been finished and invoiced, they all count as jobs. And I'll cancel out of that because you'll want to explore that for yourself later. So remember, bottom left is the main menu, above that Actions, and top left is Selections. Let's look at Resources. Click here and we can see the selections at the top, tasks and presses, etc. And just above the menu, the actions. Look, new litho press, new digital press. It's always the same. Main menu, actions and selections. Now then, when you calculate a job, it'll draw the information it needs from three different main sources: tasks, presses and paper. Paper's in the stock menu, which we'll come to in a minute, so let's first have a quick look at the tasks. As you can see, they're divided into origination, finishing, and packing, ink and delivery. We have origination open at the moment, and here are the tasks it's divided into. And as we click on one, we can see a list of items for that task and their prices. Yes, we've set up sample prices for you already. It's always easier not to start with a blank sheet of paper, if you see what I mean. Now if I double click on the list item, I can change those prices for myself. In the Community Edition you can't change the descriptions, just the prices. In the full versions you can construct your own list to suit your own way of working. Don't bother to change them immediately. Find your way around first. And when you do start putting in your own figures, don't worry if you don't use some of the lines. Either ignore them or put in the cost of putting them out to someone else to do them. If I click on Finishing, it's the same. Here are the finishing tasks. Oh, I know the pre-press cut isn't really finishing, but it's certainly not origination, so we include it here. And for each task there's a list of prices. I'll just mention in passing that we can also define simple calculations for each task. Look, for drilling we have an initial setup cost and a price per 1,000. OK, now for litho presses. Don't stop listening if you only have digital presses. This will only take a few seconds and then we'll be talking about digital. So the selection we want is presses, and here's the list. Let's just select a press by double-clicking it. All this information is straightforward. How much per hour, that's including the operator. Speeds for light, medium and heavy running, run-up cycles, maximum and minimum paper sizes, and other parameters. There's fuller information in the help text if you need it. Extra tasks is for specifying things that the press can do in line, such as folding. And there could be an associated setup. And plates lets you put in how much you charge for different plate types. You'll need to press Save if you've made any changes. Now let's look at the digital press. You can really work out the costs of using it. You could put an operating cost per hour here, and if you like, make ready charge per image, or even a one-off make ready charge. Now here you can enter details for up to 4 different configurations, with different click charges if you like. Look, all you have to do is enter the running speeds and it works out the true cost per 1,000 for you. For mono and colour, one or two-sided and even mixed. You can always adjust your rates when you do a calculation to match your latest price list, and if you really want to automate your existing price list, there's a flexible fixed price quoting program which will do it for you. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? OK, one last thing, papers. So back to the main menu, click on Stock Management. Remember it's Activities here, such as entering new papers, and Selections up here. So we select Paper and Board, pick one by double-clicking it, and it opens up. This top bit's the header, and here are all the combinations of weights and sizes. Look, you can add and delete lines down here, or edit the details of a line by double-clicking it. In some versions you can even pull in a paper catalogue from your supplier and take the sweat out of entering all those figures. And over here there's a collection of tools for manipulating the prices. So let's close some of these windows and get back to doing a job. We click on Jobs Management, and you'll notice it talks about a quick quote here. That's just a standard job you can manipulate to create a new job. It's a really quick way of working, and it saves you hours. That way there's no need to ever do a job from scratch. I'd recommend you to try creating a job or two using the sample data we've already set up to get the feel of the system before you start changing it to match your own prices. But now it's over to you. Try it for yourself. If you get stuck, press the F1 key for help, and there are more in-depth tutorial modules available there to help you further. So good luck, and welcome to the family.